It's Tom Clark here from convertdigital.co.uk. In this video, I'm going to run you through automatic internal linking for WordPress. This is something that some of you guys are searching. I had a little look into it, did my own keyword research using SEMrush. If you're not aware of this tool and you are someone who's looking to rank your website, understand what kind of content to be creating on your website, then the tool is completely indispensable in my opinion. I am an affiliate for the company, so if you do use the link from the description, I do get a kickback at no extra cost for yourself. But yeah, it was this very tool that led me to basically understanding that you guys are looking for basically automated internal linking for WordPress. And the reason you're probably looking for that is because with automated internal linking, you could be, for example, creating more and more content on your site, and every time a certain word or certain words are mentioned, an internal link is placed there without you even doing anything. You've basically set a rule at the start. So you might be wondering which tool that is. If you click and go into the video description now, you will see a link that goes to a website called Link Whisper. Once again, if this video is of value to you and you genuinely do find it useful, if you want to say thank you in any way, please use the link and I get a little kickback at no extra cost for you as well. So let's get stuck in. The tool, if you're interested about what does it cost, I have a video that I'll put in the video description as well. That's on my channel, all about the pricing of Link Whisper and the way that their pricing model works. Good news is it's pretty accessible if you just have the one site, and if you do have more sites and you're wanting to roll it out for clients, there's some really good pricing that they've actually done for multiple site owners as well. So be sure to check that out. Okay, so once you click that link, you've probably gone onto the website, and if you do decide to buy it and install, eventually you'll get this in your sidebar. If you click that, you can just see here, I'm just doing on my test site, one of my sort of like dummy sites that I play around on. This is what you'll see. Now, in terms of the automated linking, I've done a video specifically on the feature, which is auto linking, which you'll see there. And in this video, I'm going to sort of cover, broadly speaking, how the tool works without going into too much detail, because I have got various videos that go into individual aspects. For example, I have a video all about orphaned posts and how you can use this to find articles that have no internal links and then specifically build links to those to boost your rankings. And I've covered various individual topics such as what happens if you don't renew your billing, what happens to all the internal links that were built. So in my channel there's a lot of in-depth detail about this tool, and hopefully that will grow over time as well. The auto linking though, if we actually go in there, I have mentioned in another video, personally I'm not a huge fan of the auto linking, and the reason for that is that I feel like I need to have a little bit more control over the internal linking. And the reason is because I believe in the 20-80 split, which is 20% of the internal links that point to a page, I want them to be very keyword rich, kind of like what I say, on the nose, and 80% to be kind of split into kind of partially there, partial match, through to full-on random, that whole spectrum there. But if you are interested in auto linking, the method I will use is like so. I'm just going to bring up a new tab in SEMrush. Forgive me for my multitude of open tabs there. You're probably thinking, how is he not having a panic attack? Well, I probably am. If we go down here though, what I'm going to show you is using SEMrush, as I mentioned. This is the tool that I use day in, day out as an SEO. When this loads up, I'm just going to show you the keywords that I track for this site that we're looking at, EMF Solutions. And the reason I'm going to show you that is because I want to pinpoint a certain page that we can, set some kind of dummy auto linking in place for that. I have used auto linking for a client before in a completely different industry, and I can confirm it does do the trick. You start going through the site, you're like, wow, it really did find all of the opportunities there to link. So it basically will scan through the site and it will go, okay, if you want to link on the word EMF Solutions, and every time that that's mentioned, we link to the homepage, then we will do that. But I like to use a little bit of technique here and have a little bit of a sort of strategy with internal linking, because as I say, I have certain pages that seem to kind of break the 80-20 rule, and they're like super keyword rich internal links only. For example, I know, for example, my EMF paint page, the internal links are very, very rich, very kind of exact match almost, and it performs well. But generally speaking, and if you do your own research, you might find that it's not the best thing to do at high volume. And that's why I do urge some caution when auto-linking. One strategy could be to auto-link for a period of time as you're producing content on your site more and more, and then stop it, turn it off, and then go into creating internal links in the traditional way that we use the plugin, as you'll see in other videos. But just as an example, we could pick a page that's kind of wallowing down here, like canopies, for example, not performing very well. And we could look at that and we could say, okay, let's keyword canopy, and it's going to then link to a certain page. So then I could just go like so, open that up, find the canopy page, wherever it is, there it is. And essentially we take the URL, pop it into there, and essentially it's going to, there's some options here. Okay, so we can say add link if post already has this link. No. Okay, so basically that's saying, do you want to add a link into a post, going to that post if there is already the same link going to that post. Next option, only link once per post. So if the word canopy is on a page like 10 times, this button would specify we only want to link to the page once from that page on that word. Select links before inserting. That gives you a lot more control, but it's not so automated. Set priority for auto-linking insertion. Got to say, I don't know about that, so let's just see what they're saying. Setting a priority for the auto-link will tell Link Whisper which link to insert if it comes across a sentence that has keywords that match multiple auto-links. The auto-link with the highest priority will be the one inserted in such case. That's pretty technical as a setting. I'm going to leave that blank. Only add links to posts published after the given date. Interesting. Now that does give you more control, because that means you could be quite tactical here. So you could, for example, say, well, my EMF bed canopies page, it has 10 internal links now. At the moment, they're all really random, and moving forwards, I just want to do some that are kind of really keyword rich. So I could click that one, and then it will just do rich. Yeah, canopy is not obviously the keyword. It's EMF bed canopy. That's the kind of keyword for the page. Make keywords search case sensitive. Not fussed about that. Restrict auto links to specific categories or tags. once again, not bothered about that. So I could then save, and then it will save that, and it's going to say if anything came of it. Refresh that. Did set up one dummy one recently as well. You'll see that in there. I'm just going to re-put that in because I just didn't play ball. Let's just see if anything came up. And it probably shouldn't. Yeah, it's not actually found anything. The reason is because we've done internal linking to this page already. But if there was lots of places where the word canopy is, then it will find them and it will go, here's all your links added. You click down and it would show them each there. And then you could delete that and just get rid of that if you don't want it. I believe if I put in the word canopies, it's still we've probably eaten up all the opportunities already, just with the more manual use of this tool. So let's just try that. It's probably going to not find any because we've already done it, as I say. And yeah, same again. So I hope that gives you a little idea about how the auto-linking works. In general, I think it's a great addition to the tool, and it does have its place in the mix. Hope you found that useful. If you liked this tool that you saw me using at the start, as I say, great tool for keyword tracking. You can see here you could be panicking right now saying, oh my God, I've gone down 3 positions, and it could inspire you to look into that and figure out what's going wrong. If you don't have a handle on how your rankings are doing, it can be really, really tricky to understand the impact of all this activity, like internal linking. So once again, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you for the next video.